One of the most complex questions that at times goes on inside my mind, that what does it mean to live a long life? लंबा जीवन क्या होता है? One life which is long chronologically, जिसको time wise लंबा घोषित किया जाता है, but the person living dies every single day because of something or the else. Is that a long life? Or one life, regardless of how long time-wise it is passed, but the person living is living every day with love, compassion, courage, affection. Is that a long one? And when I read this book, finally I got my answer. Blaze is not a book. Blaze is an invitation. It is an invitation to see a life, to be a part of a life which has been lived to its fullest. It is also an invitation to a family which has redefined what does it actually mean to be a family. परिवार की कीमत, परिवार की खूबसूरती, परिवार की ज़रूरत क्या होती है, ब्लेज ने हमें सिखाई है. And for the same, Nidhi ji and Sushil ji, thank you so much for sharing it with us and inviting us to be a part of your family. So let's start on this journey to meet one of the most courageous souls ever born. Divyansh is a paragon of courage, love, and power. He was not another boy suffering from leukemia. He was having a fierce battle with it. He showed us what his action and perseverance can do. He showed us that with his actions, he made a disease which is feared by all, fear him. And even when he was suffering the worst of fates, he held himself so strong, he redefined his resilience again and again. The more I read the book, I understood that Divyansh sought order in chaos. Uski life mein, at one point, million things are not working his way. There is some complication here, some complication there. But he held himself together and his family together. That is something that a lot of us, at least I can say for myself, that it can be excruciating. It can be highly painful. But the strength which was shown by Divyansh is काबिल तारीफ. हिंदी लैंग्वेज की ब्यूटी ये है दैट जो इंग्लिश कैप्चर नहीं कर पाता है ना, वो एक शब्द में बहुत खूबसूरती से बता देती है. Whenever a million things were not working in Divyansh's way, there was one thing that was always there. His courage. And another, his thought process. उसकी सोच में इतनी खूबसूरती है, उसकी सोच में इतनी जान है कि वो आपको अपना बना लेता है. एक बेटा जो अपनी मुश्किलों को अपनी माँ के साथ वक्त बिताने का वरदान मान ले. He treated his fate, or you can say his complications, as a reason, as a bahana to spend time with his mother. This kind of beautiful thought process is very rare. And a person with this kind of a thought process is very serene, very pure. He fostered relationships, and very meaningful relationships. He expressed love, and most importantly, he expressed. And he never liked to hold back. And the kind of relationships he fostered with everyone, his parents, his sister, his uncles, his aunts, his cousins, doctors, teachers, everyone, made him a very important part of their memory. And so can be experienced by me and every other reader. Blaze shows the journey of how a family goes through thick and thin. Just like Sir said, ये हर घर की दास्तान है. On the face of on the face of adversity, on the face of adversity, Divyansh on the face of adversity, Divyansh sought power. On the face of adversity, he sought learning, which can be learned by all of us. Blaze is not just a story of a boy going through a very, very, very devastating disease. It is also a story of a normal, diligent boy who goes through his life miserably. उसको अपनी लाइफ में बहुत सारी चीज़ें करनी थी. उसको अपने बोर्ड एग्जाम्स देने थे. उसको अपने कॉलेज में एडमिशन चाहिए था. He wanted to be a computer science engineer. He wanted to go to the US and study. He wanted to give very tough exams like the SAT and the TOEFL. And he gave every single one of them, and not just gave, slayed. He performed so well in examinations that regardless of whatever was going on in his life, he just excelled. Excelled is the right word. So the other day, when I first time read this book, I was talking to my mother, and I said, कि मम्मी, इस बुक को पढ़ने से पहले मेरे घर में 5 लोग, मैं, आप, पापा, मेरी 2 बहन, and बस. But after I read this book, I told her कि मेरे घर में अब 6 लोग, मुझे एक बड़ा भाई मिल गया. The best part about this book is that you are in the middle of a conversation between a mother and her son. You are seeing that the mother is upset, she's worried, she is battling through uncertainties with all her power. And at the same time, you can feel the agonizing pain the son is going through. But at the same time, that's the beauty of this book, that you can also feel the immense power that Divyansh is emitting, that is not only holding him, but his family together. He shares this infinite pool of courage with compassion, that it makes you love him more than anything else. When a son says कि मम्मा अच्छे से रहना, strong रहना, दीदी मेरी बहन को ज़्यादा डांटना मत, you can feel the love, the bond, the affection that at times a lot of people are not able to just foster. That love combined with his courage made Divyansh an unstoppable force, and that unstoppable force is still living through Blaze and everyone who is reading it. Blaze is one of those rare pieces of literature which signify that human potential is limitless. Divyansh was divine, or I should say, Divyansh is divine, but there is a catch here. Divyansh embraced divinity. He embraced the path of righteousness. He embraced the path of enlightenment. And just like he earned his studies, he earned his knowledge, he earned his divinity, which is living through all of us right now. Hats off to Nidhi ma'am and Sushil sir for crafting this book so beautifully. As a self-help author and as someone who takes a lot of interest in psychology and economics, I can say that every person who goes through this book can take a very different lesson from it. A person who wants hope, or a person who is in despair, can get hope. A person who wants to grow can find the source, find the power to grow, and the person who is going through the worst phase of his life can find another member of his family, another person to resonate with, another strength to live on. This leaves so much hope for humanity. And like I said in the beginning of my speech, how Divyansh lived in the first 22 years of his life, people are not able to live in 100. To complement this, I would like to say 4 lines of one of my favorite poem that Divyansh wrote, The Tree of Purity. We will withstand all together. We will enjoy the spring. We will bear our wondrous fruits and be the wonder we are. Blaze is his legacy, a wonder in itself. It has made Divyansh immortal, and it has inspired me to achieve great things, and it will keep inspiring people to achieve great things till eternity. Thank you.